Hey, what up, Peyton Ward? Welcome to the live, bro. Glad to see you here again, bro, for like the fifth time. Special shout out to Peyton Ward. He's out here making the moves. He's out here making sure. He puts he sacrifices his time to become a better person. And that's what it's all about, guys. The younger the younger you are to become a better person, the easier it will be as you get older. What up, Patrick? Haley? Oh yeah, I remember Patrick, bro. I remember your name, bro. What up, Patrick? Hey, what up, Yanni? Welcome to the live. Hey, what up, Brady? Welcome to the live. I appreciate everybody being here. Hey, Patrick, not much. We're just here chilling, talking. I'm gonna start off with some stretches, guys. If you guys want to join me for some stretches, feel free. All right, Patrick says I'm preparing 1,000 push-ups before this. That's what's up, Patrick. They say, um, how does that saying goes? You gotta plan. If you don't plan to succeed, you're planning to fail. Put your hand over the camera for an edit. What up, Peyton Ward? I learned a backflip today. It was easy. I just sent it. Yo, Peyton out here learning how to do backflips. You know, careful, bro. We're out here becoming better versions of ourselves. Just stretching the body, guys. Yo, what up? A Corey, what's going on? What up, Not So Subtle? What's going on? The F, help me, bro. My PlayStation is broken. The F says. All right, Christian, you want a challenge? All right. For me, I want you to keep the push up position for 2 minutes at least. Okay. So go ahead and keep the pull up position for 2 minutes. Sunny D, smash the like button. Suzanne, smash. Appreciate you, Suzanne. Merritt. Camden. Timmons. What up, bro? What up, Timmons? We're just out here getting the body, stretching the body. What up, Jasmir? What's going on, Jasmir Mansano? I appreciate the subscribe. LeBron Footlover 62. What's up, bro? Hey, what up, Abigail? How are you? Patrick's over here. He wants challenges done. If anybody has a fitness challenge for Patrick, also known as Christian, go ahead and leave in the comments below. Plank. Okay, Patrick says he'll do 4 minutes of planking for sure. Yeah, planks, that's what it's called. Josamir, give me a challenge. 2-minute planks. Alright, Eminence of Oots, you ever seen the channel on here called Men of Action? That dude is a I don't know. I never heard of that channel. A Pickle says, "What's up, yo?" Peyton Ward says he just learned how to do a backflip today. That's what's up, bro. Everybody hit the like button, guys. Pablo says, "Can I do a sturdy?" Not sure what that is. Jasmine, and give a like too. Eminence says, "I got a challenge." All right, name the challenge. Options on World War III before Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm not sure, but all you gotta do, guys, is make sure you stretch the body. All right, guys, stretching can help prevent a lot of diseases. You know, we're just stretching, guys. No, I don't know who that is. J Mac, what's going on, J Mac? How are you, bro? What up, Ethan? Yo, what up? Get yours. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, bro? What's up, Ethan? What's up, everybody? All right, well, Eminence of Oots is out here giving out challenges. You know, we're gonna do our best to hit them. All right. Okay, 300 push-ups, 300 squats, jumping jacks, 100 sets of 3 reps, and every 10 reps do a set of 10 curls. And whoa, that's a crazy challenge. Yo, Patrick, what up, bro? Did you do the 4-minute plank? You know, we're out here becoming better versions of ourselves. Go ahead and stretch along with those guys. Southern Mofo says, boom. Hey, Peyton says, good night, I'm tired. Bless everybody here. I just wanted to say hi and good night. All right, Peyton Ward. Good night, bro. You had a long day. You know, stay safe. Peace out, bro. On the next one. What up, Levi? J Max says, did you hear about the Nick Kerr Doomsday bunker? No, I haven't. I haven't heard of it. But I gotta look into it. Appreciate the heads up. Guy yours says, thank you, bro. Jocelyn, yep. You know, we're just out here prepping, you know, slowly becoming better versions of ourselves, guys. So Patrick, Patrick just did a 4-minute plank for sure. Hey, what up, Maya? You know, I'm gonna go ahead and just do some push-ups, guys. So just for the fun of it. That's what's up, guys. I think did like about 12 push-ups. Peyton says, see you on the next live. Sorry I had to leave so quick. Hey, bro, don't worry, man. So many lives coming soon. You know, don't worry about it, you know. A lot of things in life, you're going to become so busy, you know. You just gotta make sure your priorities are in order. So that's what's up, Peyton Ward. DRM Lofi says my roommates are outside and my girlfriend is coming already with a little helmet for my little boy. Safety precaution. R Pit says, hey, please visit India. That's what's up, R Pit. Yo, what up, child? OG supporter. Appreciate you being back, bro. That's what's up, man. What up, Trooper? What up, Brian? Yeah, what up, child, bro? I see you. What up, Brian? Killfoil. Child, yeah, I remember you, bro. You were in my live a few days ago. It was about maybe 4 lives ago. 4 days ago. That's okay, Trooper. Shout out to Trooper. This in a clown. Or that's the. Do you love Packers? Are you talking about the football team? Training boy, yeah, we're just doing some simple exercises, guys. If you guys like this type of content, hit the like button so we can push this out further. All right. We're in the YouTube trenches, out here fighting evil. Let's go. Yo, Patrick said he did 100 push-ups. Shout out to Patrick, aka screen name Christian. Let's keep going, guys. Peyton Ward, good night, bro. I'm in the making of getting you famous. I appreciate that, child, bro. Yanni says she did 50 push-ups, and she says that's literally nothing. That's what's up, man. All right. I appreciate that, Peyton. Appreciate that. You like my hair. That's what. Appreciate that. Hi, man. What up, bro? What up, hermano? Hey, what's up? Somebody's saying that I saved their life. If that's true, say it's true in the comments below again. People are saying we're making you famous. Hey, if so in life, guys, always remember this. In life, sometimes if you go looking for it, you'll never find it. All right. Sometimes you gotta let that thing come find you. Remember that, guys. Kaden says, "What's up, yo?" Child says, "Don't forget me ever, never, bro. You've been there since day one. You got the OG status." Andy says, "What's up, yo? What up, Andy? Everybody hit the like button, guys. Peace out, Jaime Guerrero. Yo, what up, Rio? What up, Johnny? What's going on, Johnny Alonzo? How are you, bro? What up, William Riveles? Andy says he liked for sure. Appreciate that. Child says, please don't forget me. Won't, bro. I'm here. Andy says they saw. Appreciate that. Let's everybody hit that subscribe button, okay? Join the army. Join the YouTube trenches. All right, we're out here fighting evil and improving ourselves daily, little by little. Hobo says, punch something. All right, let me find something. Let me just get through these comments. Tenes 777 777. says, hola, mijo. Hey, what's up? ¿Qué pasa? Johnny says, what's up, Johnny? What up, William? Okay, appreciate that, child. Caden says the Chicago Bears are better. All right, we'll see. I'm always rooting for the underdog. Patrick says he'll be back. He has to do something. All right, bro. Take your time, man. Somebody says, what's J Mac doing here? Sue Woo Random says. Okay, Patson says he's a friend from Zimbabwe. Shout out Patson out here representing Zimbabwe, all of Zimbabwe. Shout out to Patson, bros. Child out here supporting. Child's a real one. Jasmine's out here saying, hey, what up, Jasmine? You've been here since the past week, all my lives. Appreciate that, Jasmine. Everybody hit that like button. It's Drep Ni Hao. Paid in word. Peace out, bro. Good night, man. Mackenzie says hi. What up, Mackenzie? Jaden says, what's up? What up, Jaden? Davis? Maya Marie says hi. Yanni says that they went to the doctor today and the hospital. Hope you're doing good. You know, I know those stuff take a long time to do. Why hair like volcano? Not sure, man. That's just how it came out. Call me Volcano Head if you want. On you say hi, Samar. Says Gurpir. Batman, yo, what's up, man? What up, Genie? Sup, Genie? Sup, Kate Laya Guzman? Hola. Hi, Simar. Hey, somebody's from Antarctica. Shout out from Antarctica. Child says he's still here. Let's go, guys. Serge says I just cut off my ankle monitor. I don't think that's how it works. Careful out there, Serge. Yeah, child, I remember you, bro. Love you. Put some music you like. Irrelevant says. Yeah, maybe next time. I don't have a speaker, so I'm gonna try to get one. Michael says I've been doing push-ups. Yep, I just did it's only been 12 push-ups, guys. But the other day I did over 100. Yesterday I did over 80 push-ups. So let's go, guys. Where's JJ at? Lewis says hi. Yo, what up, Lewis? Michael, what up, Michael? You've been here. So you get the OG status also. Special shout out to Michael. Been here since day one for real. And News says, what am I doing? I'm just out here shouting out everybody in the comments. We're getting the heart pumping, and we're slowly becoming better versions of ourselves. Caden says, "Can I rap?" Sorry, I embarrass myself if I rap. SNS says, "Hi." Mark says good evening. Hey, what up, Mark? Appreciate you being here again. Man, I get all these. Everybody watching this live is amazing. You know, appreciate everybody watching this. Sarah says, "Hi, can you tell me what your channel is? Then I'll sub." I just out here like to stretch, get some light exercise in, and also I'm a prepper, so I stockpile essentials, food, water, in case any natural disaster or World War III. Hey, Blue F, what's up? What up, Panda 42? Culinary Survivor says, "What's up, man? What kind of prepper info do you have today?" Man, that's a good question, guys. Well, I'm just gonna keep it simple today. I'm just gonna be focusing on the prepper side of keeping your body nice and healthy. So I'm just gonna focus on that tonight. Ethan Martinez says, "Yo." Mark says, "Hope you're doing well." Yep, bro. Panda, I'm doing good, man. Lil Papa says, "Yo." Aiden Burns, "Yo, what's up?" Blue F is shouting out from Tacoma, Washington. People all over the world watching, you know, from Libya, Zimbabwe, Washington. It's amazing what this platform can take us. Shout out to YouTube for making this possible. Oh, Camden, what's up? Welcome back to the live. Camden Timmons back here. You were here yesterday. Lil Papa says he's watching from Michigan. Shout out to Michigan. I've been there. Shout out from North Korea. Yo. Christian says he's back. Yo, what up, Patrick? It is not. It is like. Oh, Seymour. Sorry about that, bro. Seymour. All right, I apologize. Everybody hit that like button so we can push this further in the YouTube algo. We're in the YouTube trenches. Joey the cat. Shout out from Mars. We got somebody from Mars watching. Daily reminder to drink some water. Havoc says, "What's up, Hernandez?" Gio says, "What up, dog?" Gio says, "Orale." What up, David? Stewart? Somebody says I need some chorizo. I agree. Could use some chorizo tacos. Sarah says, "Oh, I'm finna sub. I'm come back when you stream next." Yo, that's what's up, Sarah. That's what this is all about. Michael says to do push-ups. Okay, let me get through these comments. But not trying to be mean or nothing, but is that the pyramid of Egypt? I think it is, bro. I think it is, bro. Shout out to Midnight Blue. Sup? What up, sup? Hey, Sarah says they gotta go, but they just subbed. Appreciate the sub, guys. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate all the comments. If you know how the YouTube algo works, every comment, every watch helps push this video further. So let's go, guys. I don't get another 200 push-ups. Nah, bro, you're good, bro. Let's not hurt ourselves. You did phenomenal today, Patrick. Shout out to Patrick. He's a youngin'. He's putting that work in. The grind never stops. Bill Reed says, "Can I fight?" The honest answer is no. Montana is here. People from Montana, shout out to everyone in Montana, the state of Montana. Culinary Survivor says, "I'm gonna test you on your skills." Okay, yeah, bro. For sure, bro. If you look at my channel, it says that you can also call me Amateur Prepper. All right, so if you guys want to, you can call me Amateur Prepper. You know, because sometimes I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. And I'm just trying to be transparent, you know? Who doesn't love somebody trying to be transparent, you know? Yaya says they sub. I appreciate that. Appreciate the subscribe button. Shasta says much love from Cali. That's what's up. Jessica says hi. Shout out to Jessica. Hey, Maximiliano. Yo, what up, Max? Special shout out to Max. Kat says, bet dude. Jessica, what up? Max says, keep up those lives and videos up. I will, bro. Thanks for the support. 100 men versus a gorilla. Who wins? Probably 100 men. I don't know. I don't know, guys. All right. Mark says stay hydrated. That's right. Mark out here throwing friendly reminders. Cat, what up, Cat? Moose the Goose. What up, bro? What up, Eddie Durain? What up, everybody? Appreciate all the comments, guys. All the comments are helping push this live further into the timelines of everybody. So let's keep going with the comments, guys. Mark says, I make his day. This is what it's all about, guys. Positivity in a negative world. So the salty angler says, no mamas, everyone in the garage tonight. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate the comment. I'm just out here stretching, you know, doing some push-ups. Francisco says haters gonna hate. I don't know why, bro. They're just every comment they leave, every watch I get, it just helps push this video further, guys. So I don't understand it, you know. But everybody hit that like button, guys. Let's keep this rolling. Haley says that, Patrick says that they gotta go to sleep. Peace out, man. Max says he finds my videos interesting. That's what's up, man. Man, I'm a youngin too. Yeah, call me a youngin, you know. What would you say? Hold on. How many comments are on here now? Bro, I can't keep up with the comments. Bro, this is the first time in my life where I cannot keep up with the comments. So sorry guys, I can't read them all. So I'm gonna go and do some push-ups, guys. Man, all the support is just crazy, guys. You guys are awesome. All right, every single one is watching is awesome. People are subbing. Man, I'm getting the crazy engagement today. Let's go, guys. This is getting me pumped up. I can't keep up with the comments, guys. Let's go back to doing some push-ups, guys. Are you guys prepping for the worst? Are you guys prepping to protect your loved ones? Screw me. Forget about me. A threat comes, I gotta sacrifice my life to protect them. Let's go, guys. 15 push-up rep non-stop now. Who wants to join me? Let's go. I can't keep up. These comments are going crazy. Oh crap, what did I do, guys? Help me, guys. Where am I? Whoa. Help me. What did I do? Whoa, guys. I don't know. I don't know where I just went. I just went to another universe. Everybody hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared. I just saw green everywhere. I think I'm tripping balls, guys. Man, all these comments, all the support, guys, everybody subscribing. Man, this is crazy, guys. I just did 15 push-ups. Before that, I did it like another 15. You know, yesterday I did 80 push-ups. 4 days ago, I did over 100 push-ups. Man, sorry, I don't speak Chinese, guys. Somebody says I got a Javier Escuela mustache going on. I don't know who that is, but I agree with them. Man, these comments are going crazy, guys. I'm gonna do 5 more push-ups. All right, who's gonna join me, guys? All right, we're gonna go ahead and add some stretches. If you guys want to stretch along with me, please join me. You know, light stretches. You know, I had a long day. You know, I'm out here doing this live. I'm out here getting the heart pumping. You know, I'm not a fighter. I actually don't know how to fight, but I'm gonna go ahead and do some air boxing. Sorry, you guys have to watch that. People saying they're donated. How can you donate? I don't think I even got that option. Man, I can't keep up with these comments. All these comments, I appreciate them. If I miss yours, I'm sorry. You know, but keep them coming because every single comment, every single like, every single view helps push this more into the YouTube algorithm on the timeline. Let's keep this going, guys. What up, everybody? Chicken and milk and bread. That sounds good right now. Somebody says I got more trolls than anything. I don't know. I must be doing something right. Kathy Casey says, shout out to Kathy Casey. What's up, everybody? Chicken and milk bread says, bro. Zach says, do more boxing, man. Let me keep up. Let me get my breath back, you know. Anon says Iowa. Shout out to Anon. He's out here representing Iowa. Michael says, be like water. Yes, guys. Thanks for the reminder, guys. Please correct me. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But Bruce Lee once said, empty your mind. Be formless. Water goes into a teacup. It becomes a teacup. Adapt to your environment. Be like water, my friends. Daily reminder to drink some water. All right, I'm just out here chilling. I'm being myself. We're out chilling. We're a team. The dude standing over there says, be one with water. Yes, that's right. Somebody says, fix your roof. Okay, bro, I agree, bro. I'm working on it. Somebody says I need a mod. For sure, bro. I'm going to look into how that works, you know? What up, Kulik? What's going on, guys? How are you, bro? I just did like 30 push-ups. I did some air boxing. You know, good thing you didn't see my air boxing because that was kind of sad to see. But I'm now sitting down trying to catch up with all these comments. Oh, Saint Von. Say my name. What's up, bro? Michael says we going strong. Yeah, bro, we're going stronger than ever. It's all these negative people on here that is making us go even stronger, you know? What up, Camden? You're still here, bro? Appreciate that, man. Yo, John. Appreciate that, John Landon. Shout out to John. I don't got any pull up. I don't have a pull up bar here. I need to work on that. All right, guys. I'm gonna do another 5 push-ups. If anybody wants to join me, go ahead. If not, do some stretches along with me. Let's go. Michael says my phone's about to die. Oh, all right, bro. Well, you better find a charger quick. The salty angler says, I wish I could join, bro, but I'm lit and it's late. I appreciate that transparency. You know, this is what this channel is all about. Shout out to Mr. Gubernator. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Camden Timmons, Sensei Retro. Oh. I appreciate all the comments, guys. This is the first time where I can't get to all the comments, so that means the channel is growing. All right, and if you like this type of content, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future lives. And check out my channel, you know, if you're ever bored. You know, I'm just out there being goofy, guys. Too many people take it too serious, you know. You know, sometimes you just gotta have a laugh, you know. All right, let's start with the stretches. I need some water. I need to refill my water bottle. I don't have no water, but I'm not going to because sometimes you gotta train your mind, train your body to become like thirsty. So when the situation actually happens where you don't have nothing to hydrate yourself, you're used to the situation, guys. All right, this is what they do in the military. They don't do exactly that, but they train you for stuff like that. You know, you get the point. Jolly says good mindset. Appreciate that, guys. Hossein says I painted my pants brown doing a squat. Hossein got some jokes, bro. Appreciate that, Hossein, man. You're over here making the live more entertaining. You know, special shout out to Hossein Van. You know, sometimes I paint my pants brown, but I don't admit it. But y'all here admitting it, so shout out to Van. Somebody says the dude standing over there, do you drink your own pee if there's no water left? So yes, you could survive off your own urine. Um, so yeah, if it really came down to it, you can use that. Yeah, the next Bear Grill. So I appreciate you bringing that up, Charlie. When I remember when the first Bear Grylls episode came out. What was it called? Man vs. Wild. I was right there watching it on what was it, Discovery Channel at the time. And the first episode, the premiere of Man vs. Wild with Bear Grylls. I remember I was at my home and I was watching it, the premiere. And ever since I saw that first episode, I fell in love with survival. So that's something about me, a little bit about me, Jolly Bird. So appreciate you saying that, bro. The next Bear Grylls. Everybody check out Jolly Bird's channel. Everybody hit that like button, guys, if you like this type of stuff. Charlie says that's awesome. Yeah, man. I remember that. I remember that day like if it was yesterday. I still remember the first episode of Bear Grylls, Man vs. Wild. I remember a few years ago I watched the first episode again, just for the nostalgia, you know. And Malia says hi, hey, what's up, guys? Camden says survival is cool. I think it is. Yeah, Salty says prepper in the name, yeah. But I feel like a lot of people get it mixed up and they say they call me Pepper, like black pepper instead of prepper. So if you guys want to call me that too, Pepper, go for it, you know. Brookhaven says you are the best, man. Don't let hate to you. No, bro. I mean, the way I see it, I learned marketing. You know, I took some marketing classes, and the way I see it is that the more people that watch your stuff, comment, engage with your content, they just help you get your content out further. So I mean, if the haters want to hate, let them hate because they're actually helping me out. So, and that also goes for you guys. All right, if there's hate on your channel, just know that that's engagement. YouTube sees that as engagement, and they're gonna help push it further. Man, I'm so thirsty, guys. I can't even talk, but I'm out here training my body. I'm trying to create more saliva in my mouth, so I just did like 30 push-ups. I'm out of water. Everybody hit that like button, guys. Camden says good luck. I appreciate all the comments, guys. This is the first live where I can't get to all the comments. So this is crazy. All the support I've been getting has just been amazing, guys. Water hose. I'm training my body. I don't, you know, in a bad situation, if I don't have water, you know, I gotta make sure I know how to hydrate myself without any water. So it worked out pretty good, you know. If that ever happens to you guys, just try to create saliva in your mouth. It does actually help. Man, this stream's been going on for almost an hour now, says Jolly Bird. Oh, okay. Appreciate that, Kidney Stones. I'm gonna get some water now. All right, I'm gonna end the live soon, guys. So all the support's been amazing. I'm sorry I can't get out to the comments again. The support I've been getting is, you guys are awesome, man. Forget me. It's not about me. You guys are awesome. You guys are making this possible. You guys are keeping everybody together. Yeah, I gotta hydrate, bro. I'm gonna hydrate as soon as I end the live. You know. Everybody's telling me have a nice day. Donation comments coming in. Everybody, peace out, guys. For the last push, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, okay, so we can push this out to the world. You guys are awesome, man. Man, my mouth is so dry, guys. I'm gonna create more saliva. Wow, that's actually the first time in my life where I try to make fluid in my mouth, you know, and try to stay hydrated, you know. So we're out here learning new things, guys. Call me weird, call me a weirdo, you know. We're out here bettering ourselves every day. I know, bro. I'm gonna get some water to Salty Angler. Man, I appreciate you still here, bro. Man, special shout out to the Salty Angler. Man, everybody check out his channel. You know, we're out here supporting each other. You know, there's nothing wrong with supporting each other. They say what you reap is what you sow. You put out negativity in the world, it's gonna come back at you. You put positivity in the world, it's gonna come back at you. You reap what you sow. All right, guys. All right, I'm gonna do 5 more push-ups before I go, guys. Just for the incredible support I've been getting, guys. So if you guys want to join me, go for it. If not, it's okay, guys. I mean, just do some stretches. Work on your posture. Work on your breathing techniques. My mouth is so dry. I'm dehydrated. But that's when you gotta push yourself 10 times harder. Let's go. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell Max, if Maximiliano's still watching, I forgot to congratulate you, bro, on your hockey game, bro. I know you won that championship, bro, and I know you had a winning shot in there for it. So if you're watching, bro, I forgot to tell you that, man. I just, you know, If you're watching, bro, shout out to Maximiliano. Jolly Bird says, do push-ups till failure. Man, I mean pull-ups. Did you say pull-ups? Well, yeah, you gotta do one of those to failures, you know. Man, all these comments, I can't keep up with it. Every other live, I was able to get to almost every comment. Now this one, I can't even get to half the comments, guys. Just push up, pull-ups are hard. Yeah, bro. Jolly Bird says. What pants are those? I don't know, man. They're just, I got them as a gift. Shout out to the person that got me this as a gift. What up, Siva Lucio? What's going on? This is crazy. I was thirsty before I did the push-ups, but after I did the push-ups, I got like my cotton mouth kind of went away. Can anybody explain that? Muscle ups are easier for me, says Live with Pain. SS Sola says, hey, appreciate that. Silva says, I subscribe. Thank you, Silva. Somebody says, do we think we're going to World War III? I don't know, but you always got to prepare for any situation, guys. Always remember, if a threat comes your way, if you're a man, you got to make sure you eliminate the threat and be willing to give up your life to protect your loved ones. Yeah, bro. I don't want to be honest, guys. I don't want no war happening, guys. But they say history repeats itself, so I wouldn't be surprised, guys. I wouldn't be surprised. Michael says, let's go. Michael, you're still here, man? Special shout out to Michael. He's been here since I was like under 25 subs, you know. Special shout out to Michael. He gets the OG status. He gets that day one status. Jolly Birds, we about to get drafted. Remember, guys, prepare for any situation. All right. Like I said earlier, be like water. All right. Anon says, history never says goodbye. It only says see you later. I appreciate that comment, Anon. Y'all here throwing quotes, context, so everybody can read, you know. So I appreciate your participation. I really do, guys. I really do, Anon. Anonymous, Anon. Somebody says, do I train my lower body? To be honest, guys, no. I don't, but that's where I'm lacking. I'm lacking with my lower body. So I need to, thanks for pointing that out, Jolly Bird, you know. We're out here, you know, giving each other constructive criticism, you know. There ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. Everybody hit that like button, guys, one last time. All right, let's push this past 80. Well, yo, Anonymous 77's in the live. Another OG day one supporter. Anonymous 777 is in the house. Everybody put W in the chat. Car Wing, what up, Car Wing? What up, Kathy Lake? What's up, everybody? I'm sorry I can't get to all the comments. All right, I can't get to all the comments today. All right, the support I've been getting is unbelievable. You guys are awesome. I'm grateful. Let's keep it going, guys. Anonymous 77s, thank you, bro. You're doing good. Keep it up. Anonymous 77, thank you, bro. You already know how it is. Everybody check out Anonymous 77's channel. You know. Yo, we just hit 86 likes, guys. Man, this is crazy. My dry mouth went away after doing some push-ups. That's crazy, guys. I was so thirsty, but after I did some push-ups, like my mouth just was not thirsty no more, guys. So if you guys are feeling thirsty, you know, you might tell yourself don't do any exercises, but you know, that's crazy, guys. Can anybody explain that? I'm gonna Google that after the live. You know, that was the body, the human body is amazing, guys. The human body is amazing. You guys are awesome. You know, forget me. You guys are awesome. Let's go. All right. Unknown says, I've been working out for 3 days and not seeing any improvement. What should I do? So it's only been 3 days, bro. Unknown. It's only been 3 days, bro. What I would suggest is that to be a little bit more patient. You know, it's only been 3 days, so people train for years to get in shape. So you're doing good, bro. If you've been training for 3 days, that's what's up, man. Good job, man. But just know that people train for years, and that it might take you months and maybe years to, you know, become the best version of yourself. All right, so we all have to be patient and we have to be disciplined, you know, because great things, you know, come to those who work hard for it, you know. If it were easy, everybody would be doing it. If you guys know what I mean, you know. Whoa, we're at 90 likes. That's crazy, guys. Can we get this to 100 likes? If we get this to 100 likes, I'll do 10 more push-ups, guys. Okay, guys, somebody says, how often do I stream? I'm going to try to stream Monday to Friday for like an hour, maybe a little bit more. Monday to Friday, 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, guys. If you guys don't see me, that means something came up. Yeah, bro, it's gonna take longer than 3 days. Just be patient, man. You know. Also, a friendly reminder, guys, is to enjoy the journey. You know, some people forget about the journey. You know, some people, they're just too focused on the end goal. They want it right now, right now. Hey, I want this right now. But it doesn't work like that, guys. You have to grind. You have to grind for it. You gotta put that grind in to get that thing that you want. You know? And some say the grind never stops. Okay, Unknown says, can I do cardio on rest days? Yeah, bro. To be honest, what I like to do is just I work out whenever I really can. You know, don't forget to stretch, guys. I stretch more. I don't really do push-ups like that. I stretch a lot. I stretch for at least 1 hour a day. And listen, guys, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but stretching can help prevent a lot of diseases. All right, and don't forget, stretching is free. All right, don't forget to stretch, because sooner or later, man, somebody might come in and be like, they might be charging you to stretch, your own body. So appreciate stretching while you got it. 6 more likes till we hit 100, guys. That's crazy. All these comments coming in, I can't keep up with it, guys. I'm sorry. I wish I can say everybody's name, say what up to every single one of you guys. Brandon, what up, Brandon? What up, wage slave? Stretching saved me from AIDS. That's what's up, bro. We out here got testimonies about stretching. Live to Die says, you people got me laughing. Man, this is what it's all about, guys. We don't take things serious here. We're just chilling, vibing. Do you pass the vibe check? Earlier in the live, there's a lot of people, they weren't passing the vibe check, so. But I don't see them no more. Where are they? Yo, are you over there? They might be in here. No. Where they at? Camden's still here. Yo, what up? Shout out to Camden. Jolly Bird says, you stretch so you become flexible, bro. Yeah, man. Mobility matters as you age. Every year that you get older, you gotta keep that mobility. What's up, everybody? Michael says, touch my toes. Okay. Unknown says, I'm just not flexible, so I don't usually do it. Got you, bro. We don't want to hurt ourselves. Me, I happen to I hurt myself sometimes, I'm sometimes an idiot, but, you live and you learn. Jolly Bird says, it ain't gonna be perfect the first time. That's right, man. Try to correct it slowly. Okay. Man, all these comments, I can't get to it. That's why I don't work out when I'm zooted. LOL. Brendan says, spy on your neighbor. Oh, probably not. Probably not that. Do that. Somebody says to drink something. Okay, so Unknown says, yeah, that's true. I should just try to make a quick, easy stretch routine. Yeah, bro, just every morning I wake up and I at least stretch for, at least a whole 30 minutes. My partner gets mad at me because she thinks I'm just being lazy and just laying down, sleeping. But I'm not, I'm stretching the body, guys. Somebody says my mustache is growing. Okay. Somebody says stay out of county. Okay, yeah, bro, I'll stay out of trouble, man. Man, guys, 4 more likes till we hit 100. Are you subscribed to the channel? We're out here becoming better versions of ourselves. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do some more push-ups, guys. Join me if you want. If you don't, stretch. If you don't want to stretch, that's okay, guys. We're just vibing. We're chilling. Let's see who passes the vibe check. Let's go. Alright, guys, I don't know. I lost count how many push-ups I did, but I did over like 80 push-ups yesterday's live. The day before that, I was using the speed bag, working out with the speed bag, punching it, you know. The day before that, I did over 100 push-ups. You know, we're just over here getting the heart pumping, getting that blood flowing, getting that breathing technique right. You know, I want you guys to become the best version of yourselves, okay, guys? Little by little, each and every single day. You know, don't overcomplicate it. Simplify. They say less is more. Shout out to Michael Jollybird, Brendan, HCZB. Somebody says best investment ever made for me was a barbell with two 10 plates. Yeah, bro, that sounds like a good investment. Somebody says it feels good, you know, it feels good to get that exercise in, guys. It makes you feel like you achieved something. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. All right, if you haven't yet, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You know, I appreciate all the support. I wasn't really expecting so much support, but all the love that has been shown, I really appreciate it. You know, guys, you guys are awesome. You know, we just hit 100 likes. That's the first time ever on this channel. Let's go, man. Yo, congratulate everybody here. You know, 101. You know, it's a piece of cake. I don't see the haters. Where the haters at now? They all left. The haters. One last thing to the haters. The haters are big mad. They're big mad right now. The haters are like this right now. I'm big mad. Let's go, guys. They're big mad. 104 likes. That's what's up, guys. You don't look mad. I should have, yeah. They're probably not that mad. All right, they probably don't care, you know. What up, Amy? I mean, Antonio. Let's make it to 105 likes. Faces sideways, LOL. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to the Salty Angler. He's still here vibing with us. Let's go. All right, guys. Mission accomplished. Mission complete. We're out here in the YouTube trenches. You know, we're in the YouTube trenches fighting evil. You know, if you want to join us, join the army. Hit that subscribe button, guys. All right, 1 minute and I'm going to end the live, guys. Good night, everybody. If you guys are at home, I want you guys to make sure, if you're going to go to sleep, make sure all the doors are locked. You know, all the lights are off. Because these bills, electricity rates are going high. Electricity rates are going high. You know, make sure you lock all your doors. Some people say they can't hear me. Lock all your doors. My bad, my bad. Okay, I was saying that. Um, I was saying lock all your doors. You know, be aware of your surroundings. Turn off the lights. All right. 106 likes, guys. That's amazing. Robin says, "What's up?" Zaidi, shout out to Zaidi. Michael says, "King gang." I'm sleeping my ass out. I don't lock my door. Look, for sure, Zaidi. Appreciate the transparency. Stealth mode on, says Michael. You've been watching my videos. Another shout out to Michael, man. Day one supporter. He was here since I had like 25 subs. Appreciate that, bro. Oh, I know, that was for me for 106. Drink some water. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna drink some water now. Thanks for a reminder, man. 107 likes. Let's go, not guys. Good night, everybody. Peace out, guys.